Hi everybody. We are approaching the fall 2010 real estate season and sellers are resetting their expectations. So who sets the tone and real estate values in the real estate market? Many think it's the realtors, some may think it's the sellers, but in truth, it is what the buyers in the market are willing to pay for real estate. Sellers are resetting their expectations to be successful in the sale of their homes. To be successful with a sale, sellers should step back and view their house as a commodity that is accepting to the market while depersonalizing their home and not viewing it with one of the natural attachments one would normally have. Expecting a sales price that is reflective of a seller's desires can be an expensive lesson that costs time and money as the house sits on the market unsold while buyers simply move on to other houses on the market. Each day, our highly trained staff of realtor professionals share and educate our new sellers to the market with a comprehensive CMA comparative market analysis, which is available at no cost and no obligation. Our CMA will compare the seller's house and others that are currently on the market, those that have sold, and those that have expired, which will give the seller a suggested asking price. The distinct importance is that once the house is sold, it must appraise for mortgage financing based on comparable sales that is public information and is in our CMA report. Now, this is really important. It is disappointing for sellers to have their realtor obtain a purchaser, enter into a contract, and then have a qualified buyer disapprove for mortgage financing. The transaction may then be canceled and the seller has lost time, effort, and possibly a lower selling price for the next sale if the market has continued to modify downward. If the recent sales are lower than they were 2 or 3 months ago, this indicates that prices are declining. This needs to be taken into account when you select a list price and your ERA Justin Realty professional. One must pay close attention to market prices. For a seller to believe that his house is better than the competition while being very similar, and if both houses are too high for the market, neither will sell, adding to the extensive list of expired listings throughout Bergen, Passaic, Essex, and Hudson counties. Houses need to be perceived as a good value to a buyer to sell in this market. Experts state that houses are most marketable when new to the market. Buyers continually shop for new listings to the market. Listings that don't sell relatively quickly often languish on the market. Price reductions often follow as the sellers begin to understand how the market functions, and then a listing that has been on the market for months is likely to receive a lower offer. A listing that receives a lot of showing activity when it first comes to the market but gets no offers is probably overpriced for the market. In this case, it's best to lower the price to market value. It's best to lower the price to market value as soon as possible while the listing is still fresh in agents' and buyers' minds, even if it's within 2 to 4 weeks of the listing date. The realtor professionals at ERA Justin Realty can determine this in conjunction with their sellers. We just want to remind everybody there is a difference in real estate companies. We're here to serve everyone at 201-939-7500. We want to be your realtor.